What's up everybody, Yogi here. Today I'm doing Tobirama's S rank heart only, and this is the team I'm going to be using. I'm not going to lie, I am totally shocked I was able to do it with this team because I tried several times before with friend Madara and it didn't really get anywhere. But here's the main reason why. You need to clear map 1. If you can't beat it, you're done for. But what you need to do is grab your 2 ninja with the strongest AoE jutsu. So that's why I have Madara in the first slot and then Kirin Sasuke in the second slot. Because you need to get rid of some of these danger guys before it's too late. That's why, bringing a friend Madara really doesn't help you in this case because you can't use his jutsu fast enough. So I'm going to go for Kirin Sasuke's jutsu here, and that will get rid of 2 of them. And now it's 2 ninja on the field. Now if you don't know how this mission works, regardless of how many enemies are left, the second wave is going to spawn in after each of your characters get a turn. Also, the Kakashi I brought here, he has all of his abilities up to the body damage boost. So with him, like if you're going to bring Kakashi, make sure he has that body skill, because as you saw, his jutsu was able to one-shot one of the enemies. I'm just going to heal up as much as I can because I know a lot of attacks are going to come my way. Now normally you aim for the guys here with danger, take them out first, and then stall up against the guy with support. For here, you do not want to worry about that. You just want to get rid of them as soon as possible so you can go ahead and start stalling back up. Because the first time I went through this mission, I did stall against one of the guys with perimeter barrier and I made it. Now this run, the second time around, it was slightly different because basically the first run I did not need to rely on Yugito's dodge at all, but this run I ended up having to do that. The reason was, however the guy with the support skill attacked, he was close enough to Yugito so that I could get a combo attack against him, and that allowed me to finish him earlier on. So actually what I was just talking about happens right here. You see how much HP the guy with support has? Now watch after I attack with Yugito and Kirin Sasuke helps. He's just barely hanging on. Last time I attacked with Kirin Sasuke first and then Yugito, and when I did that, Yugito helps both times. So this time when I went for it, however, Yugito was not within range, so that's why he lived and the outcome was different. Now you see I'm getting jacked up here a little bit. HP is very low. Now instead of trying to just stay here, I'm going to move Yugito next to Shizune because I know more attacks are coming. And then at this point I was just like, I gotta heal up and hope I make it. Now Kirin Sasuke actually does have a 20% body reduced skill as his sync skill, and that most likely saved me right there. So I was just able to live that, and now I can go ahead and take out the last guy here. Once again, Kakashi's jutsu does one shot, so you want to make sure that he has that body damage boost if you grab one. And now I can go ahead and pretty much stall it from here. So that's the hardest part of the raid over with. If you guys are doing this, it's going to be on a random site, because you got so many enemies with the perimeter barriers and they're always surprising you. Like they might hit 2 of your units when you think you've spaced out enough. So, your best bet here is 2 of your strongest AoE ninja, and then I definitely recommend this Kakashi, because if you do bring another Madara, his jutsu will deal a good amount of damage, but he won't be taking out anybody. And that's where Kakashi really helped out, because I was able to just get rid of one of the threats immediately with his jutsu. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stall up for the next wave. When the next wave starts, it's going to be 2 enemies, and then after your next move, a third one will appear. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish off this last guy with Kakashi. Even though he's still missing a few chakra, it's fine because I know he's going to get some more once I hit them with this 15 hit combo. I also planned this to make sure that Kirin Sasuke goes second once this wave starts, because I wanted to just take out everybody and move on to the next map. I already know how long this mission is, and I was like, screw that, I don't care. Like the first time I went through this, I was like, screw that, I am not going to sit here stalling all day. As long as I have an ultimate and I know I can one-shot these guys, I'm going for it. So on to map 2 here, I'm just gonna destroy everybody. You know, destroy the first wave completely. And now onto the third wave here, this is where I'm gonna start stalling back up because next best ultimates I have are Tsunade and Yugito. And Yugito can't one-shot, and Tsunade for sure I'm saving her for healing. So, well, in general, I'm going to be saving her for healing, but since there's only going to be one enemy left, and I know he's just using a support skill, I can go ahead and stall back up from here. Alright guys, on to the third wave here. This wave is where the midway boss Orochimaru appears, so you want to be ready for him. He appears after each of your ninja get one turn of movement, so you have until then to get rid of everybody else. So I made sure to start off with Kakashi here because you saw how spaced out the enemies were. No one else can hit all of them except the new Blazing Badge Hashirama, since his ultimate is full map. So yeah, he's another good person to bring if you have him. But I'm just going to go ahead and regular attack the guy here because I'm saving up my ultimates and all that for Orochimaru. I don't want to just, you know, use all of my stuff on one cannon fodder ninja. So very good positioning that I'm in right now. I can pretty much go ahead and target Orochimaru with Yugito here. And by me doing that, he will focus on her. And as she's the main tank, you know, that all works out. You also will be getting a lot of dodges thanks to Yugito being paired up with Kakashi and his 20% dodge skill. So now what I'm going to do is stall until I get at least my Madara's jutsu back, and then I will go on to the next map. That's because the first wave on the third map, 3 enemies appear, so I could just start off with Madara's jutsu, follow up with Kirin Sasuke, and then I can stall back up from there. So now we're on to map 3 here. I'm going to go ahead and use Madara's jutsu, making sure that I position them well enough that Kirin Sasuke can hit both of them, because I don't want to just miss them all. And now from here I'm going to stall back up for the second wave. Alright guys, so on to the second wave here. I'm going to once again use Madara's jutsu starting off, making sure to position them as best as I can so Kirin and Sasuke can hit them all. Now don't be like me here. I recommend you just stall up Kakashi's ultimate and destroy everybody here. Because I was thinking in my mind that this was the last wave, right? And it wasn't. The next wave after this is just 2 ninja, one with the support skill, one with danger skill. So technically I could have used Kakashi's ultimate here, and then on the second wave just use 2 more jutsus, get rid of the last guy with the perimeter barrier, and then I can stall up from there. So from here you're going to see me stall all the way back up for the boss that's not coming on the next wave. Alright guys, so now I'm on to the third wave I forgot about. I was kind of mad at this point, so I just went for the jutsu to get rid of the guy as usual, and then I wanted to get the enemy back to the top left corner. So I'm just going to pretty much go ahead and move all my ninja to the top left to move him back there. Because usually you can lure them over time, but I'm like, whatever. I'll just lure him over here. I don't care how many people get hit. I'll stall back up my HP and then I'll be ready to go. So the plan here is to start off the last wave with Kakashi's ultimate. So I will be finishing off this last guy here with my second row. So now you guys are going to see me use a technique I normally use with my field healers. Instead of using their jutsu, I will just regular attack, but I only do this when I know for sure I'm going to take out the enemy. So now we're on to Tobirama. He's going to appear with 3 other guys and put up a 3,000 point barrier. So just going to use Kakashi's ultimate, making sure to avoid those negative field skills and stay away from my other teammates. and that will be able to take out all 3 of the cannon fodder and at least remove Tobirama's barrier. So from here, what you want to do is go for Madara's jutsu and then follow up with Kirin Sasuke's. Kirin Sasuke already has 90% chance, but if you have his first ability, it's 100% chance that he'll hit them with poison. Now, I could try to abuse the fact that Tobirama is short range and keep attacking with my Kirin Sasuke here and there, but the reason I'm going to avoid doing that is because I want to make sure that I don't get hit with his ultimate jutsu by mistake. Also not going to use Yugito's ultimate here since I cannot avoid that attack reduction field skill yet, because I basically want to go for it when I can move away far enough, and then Tobirama will still focus his attacks on Yugito. Don't want him to move to Sasuke. So just going to keep healing here and there, keeping my HP up. Now that he has that slip damage on him, it's just going to turn into a stall fest against him. And I gotta say, Yugito was dodging a lot being paired up with Kakashi. Like, nowhere near close to the amount of time she would dodge if I paired her up with Emergency Mission Gaara. So, you know, that's really cool. I didn't even have to do any resets at all for this, for that specific reason, you know, getting the dodges. But yeah, from here I'm going to go ahead and use Yugito's ultimate, because now I can avoid that attack reduction and he will still target Yugito. So the goal here is to just keep stalling until you get Madara's ultimate ready again. And you know, if you're really getting in a tough spot and Yugito's not dodging as much, that's when you want to go ahead and use Kirin Sasuke's ultimate for that immobilize to buy you some more time. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get into position to finish off Tobirama. I switched to Madara there so Sasuke could get that 200 attack boost. Now I'm going to go for Kirin Sasuke's ultimate and make sure that you cut off the times 2 speed here so you have enough time to reset the app. You actually do not need to worry about resetting the app though if Kakashi's ultimate is ready to go, or his HP is about the same as mine is right now. So now that he's immobilized, I was deciding whether I was going to go for Kakashi's jutsu or not, and I just decided to regular attack with Yugito. So now I'm going to go ahead and follow up with Madara's ultimate here. I did not know exactly how much it was going to do to him, and he barely survived that, so I could have actually used Kakashi's jutsu and that would have been enough to finish him. So that's pretty much it at this point. Going to go for Kakashi's jutsu, got close enough to Madara to get that extra attack boost to make sure that he's gone. And there you guys have it, Tobirama's S rank heart only. Hope this video helped you guys out. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if it did. Peace.